Hello, this is Gerald Johan van Waas. Every letter has a certain balanced out position, and these positions are really there for a reason. This balance, how this exists between the letters, is there for a reason. There is a systematic balance actually that we can make you realize via a system that I based myself upon the Pythagorean order of the letters, so the numerical order. And so every letter works then a little bit like a string on an instrument. So you find out how much you can realize a starting point, or how much you have to deviate itself from that reality that from points on that we really don't know very well. Are they really there? So maybe we have to follow directions, and there are also letters that are about following directions, and there are also certain letters that are about contextual orientations. So because we cannot always see the points where we can start from, we cannot always find the directions. So we have to look for bigger context and see how we can make this makes us realize these things as words and descriptions, and still use actually our mind into a certain direction, despite that we do not have a certain direction or a certain point where we can start from. All these letters are levels of certainty which we can describe actually the words. Let's go to the word ambition, and when I look it up on the internet how people describe it, I see the image of this person going towards the stars very often, which I don't find very clear. Sometimes you also see stairs, so it is the ambition, of course, to go further, to reach even so far as towards the stars. But the word actually does not really, as when I look it up into the letter position, doesn't really describe that mindset of, oh, let's go to the stars, or let's go and uplift things to the stars. No, it is more about how can we to what do we need to give it attention so that we can use this for our ambitions. And that's what the word is describing. And I have this method here in the right, so these 9 positions in space, in time, or in time space will help me to make a puzzle and realize how this word is actually describing the same thing. And we hear immediately ambition, that it is actually in 3 parts. You have the am, the be, and the shun as an extension, and this shun is then the extension. But 2 defined starting words, am and be. And what is going on there will actually define our attention, what we need for this ambition. And for the letter A, and for realizing how this scheme should be used, is that the 9 first letters are like 9 positions of points in space. Of course, we start with positions that are most certain in the middle, so in black there, a little bit more unclear a bit further away, and less clear already at the borders. These are the 3 positions. There are the 1, 2, 3 orders of horizontal, vertical, diagonal. So the A is really in the starting point, the T is a bit further away, and the key is at these borders. That's the first level of certainty that we have there. So with A of ambition, we have that position of A here very clear. That's how you have to read the positions of these 9 first positions. And the M is then, of course, at the borders, and the attention goes mostly to what is going vertical, what's going up, what is extending then as well as a form, as a steady point but it's in the third position. So this is also about 3 points. So we see already a balancing out of 3 points where we give most attention to what is the highlight there, the highest point there. So M is actually really about what is extending at the borders, and that's my focus also, FA. So am is really expressed like this. You have a main focus, A, of what is going on at the borders and what is extending the most. That is am. The B to it is, of course, have to be added there as well. The B is extending the material, this is in the number 2, in the 2 parts where the material is extending. So it gives attention to what is really extending in its totality. The E will find out what I can apply there at that point, of course, into a frame, because it's into 2 parts, but I have to find 3. It is the combination of these 2 points. It's really about the combined focus of from context that I see here. I can apply something at this point where there is an extension, where the extensions are and what is even becoming more, and that is also really about the focus of becoming more, and that's actually the foundation already of the word ambition. I'm giving my focus to what is becoming more and what I can make more actually. The shun is like nothing more actually as the attention. It's the attention which goes towards a certain focus, and this focus is of course going towards these points of where is my extension, where can I have the extension. That's ambition, and that's described with the letters. That's it for now. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks again for watching. Bye.